Prime Minister Dr. Rowley announced that Minister Stuart Young will succeed him as Prime Minister ahead of the 2025 general elections. Political analyst Dr. Bishnu Rogoonath noted that while the election date remains unannounced, Young will be responsible for setting it and steering the PNM's policies and future directions.
Political analyst Dr. Bishnu Rogoonath suggests that elections will likely be held in September as Parliament's term ends on August 28th and a new Parliament must be in place by early October to pass the budget. While no official date has been set, Rogoonath noted that Stuart Young, following his recent appointment, will be responsible for calling the election. He also indicated that a letter confirming Young's role was likely signed after the PNM retreat.
And for a parliament to be in place at the beginning of October, the latest you could call an election is 3 weeks before. So for a general election, that is. So that means that the general election must be held at latest in the first week or by the middle of September.
At yesterday's UNC meeting, opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar drew parallels between Prime Minister Dr. Rowley's move and the Biden administration's use of Kamala Harris in the U.S. elections. Dr. Rogoonath noted that similar to the U.S. scenario, Minister Young will now be accountable for the PNM's actions.
In the same way, I expect Stuart Young to take ownership of all the policies that the government would have taken over the last 10 years. And thereafter, and thereupon, he will now have to take all the blame with it. He cannot say that was Keith Rowley and this is now me. He has to simply say that this is a continuation of the party.
Dr. Bishnu Rogoonath noted that unlike Penelope Beckles, who gained experience under both the late Patrick Manning and Dr. Keith Rowley, Stuart Young's political career has progressed solely under Dr. Rowley's guidance.
In the case of Stuart Young, we could only say that his only master, his only guru would have been Keith Rowley. So we really have to wait and see whether he is simply a replica of Keith Rowley or whether he would try to chart some different course.
Joeshel Dann, Tobago Updates, Television News.